All right. What is up, YouTube? What is going on, fellow fantasy people? And of course, what is up, the catch fam? You guys already know what time it is, man. Way too early. 2022 fantasy football draft with you guys with the catch fam. Super stoked to get this rolling, to put another one of these together with our loyal, amazing subscriber base, the Catch family. So hit that like button on the way in. Hit the sub button if you are new to the channel. And if you watch this retrospectively, feel free to drop any comments, questions, concerns down below. And of course, get in that live chat. Let's have some fun. Thank you guys so much for putting this together. Once again, you guys are having a lot of fun doing these. We are having a lot of fun doing them with you guys, getting early preparation going for 2022. So I'm going to wait about 5 minutes or so to give everyone a couple minutes to join in, to get myself set up, all of that good stuff. But I think we've got a full house. Yep, we got a full house in the draft. So I'm going to give you guys a couple minutes to get in here. So thank you guys for getting this put together. Thank you guys for being here tonight. Let's have some fun, Catch fam. Spencer, what's going on, bro? Good to have you here as always, my dude. Kyle, what's up, bro? Yo, I'm in this one. Let's go, Kyle. Let's freaking go, bro. I also joined the fantasy one. Awesome, man. Yeah, so we did announce last night that we're doing the NFL 2021-2022 playoff challenge. So if you guys are interested in doing that, go check out last night's stream. The all the the invite link is in there. All that good stuff is available through last night's stream, or if you're part of the Discord channel, which is completely free to join, link is in the description down below. That is another way to get the link for the NFL playoff challenge as well. Pray, what's going on, bro? Smoking the cat set to go. Thanks, bro, for putting another one together this week. Always a great time. Absolutely, bro. Spencer, set the order. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that live here. Let me get this pulled up on my screen. Good call, Spence. Yeah, if this is your first time doing this, guys, when you go and claim a spot, you're really just claiming that you're going to be part of the mock draft. And then as we always set the order randomly here at the beginning here. So let's see. Draft settings, draft order, randomize. Whoo! Look at this. First time I got number one. Second time I got third. So I'm actually quite happy. Or have we done three? I've never got a later pick. I keep getting an early pick, so I'll take this, man. All right, guys, we'll wait till about 8:05, and then we'll get rolling here. How's everyone doing, man? How's everyone doing? Pray, have you done gridiron, forage, and mutt? And if you have, has it worth it? I have not done it, Pray. I'm not. Kyle, 10th pick. Smoky, perfect spot. My favorite is at 12. 12 is nice, man. 12 is nice. Spencer says 6. Ew. Hey, it's good practice, man. I mean, that's how it's going to be, when you go into your real draft. More than likely, you guys might be a part of a league that, I don't know, lets you pick your spot, or I don't know. I don't know. Doesn't do a random spot. More than likely, you're going to get a random spot draft night. It's good practice that way. But, yeah. LeBron's brain, what's good, bro? Good to have you here, man. Got second pick overall. How's everyone doing, man? We're about to get a ton of snow where I live. Like, it's going to snow all day Sunday. Well, that's what they're saying, at least. You never know, right? I tried that draft game mode, but they only let me pick 80 overalls. That's weird. It should be pretty even par overall. Yeah, should be even par overall. So I'm not sure why it's giving you busted players, bro. All right. A lot of times you guys are active, or you're switching between two different things. So it might not be showing a green dot in the draft room, but you might be ready to go. Ronald, what's good, bro? I'm here. Let's go. Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. I'm going to kick off right at 8:05 just to give everyone a couple minutes, make sure everyone's good to go. If you're in the chat and you're good to go, give me a thumbs up or something. Jerry, I'll be a part of the draft, but I'm doing laundry. No worries, man. No worries. Get your laundry done. Oh, I do want to point out I added an extra flex spot for this draft. So generally, we've been doing one QB, two RBs, two receivers, tight end. Oh, I did not add a draft or a flex spot. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, never mind. Never mind. I didn't add anything. We'll just roll with this. Next time, I will add an extra flex spot. I got my team in Mutt to 84 overall. That's not bad at all, man. That's not bad. You're gonna have some tough. I mean, there's some teams out there 99s all across the board, all Hall of Famers. I'll just have my phone on with the sleeper app. No worries, Jerry. No worries, my dude. Hop in here when you can, bro. We appreciate you. QB is 89 overall. Zach Wilson with Gamblers is X Factor. I like it, dude. Playing with Zach Wilson. That's what's up. That's what's up. I feel like laundry is really low concentration activity. For some people, it's not, man. Some people, it's they got a whole different procedure. But I'm with you. For me, I mean, I just kind of throw it in the washer and dryer. I'm not very good at folding, so the wife does all that. But hey, for some people, it's a ritual, you know? All right, boys, about another 3 minutes or so. Looks like, or boys and girls, I should say, looks like just about everyone's here. Just about everyone is here. Not really any crazy like NFL news coming out today. A lot of anticipation for tomorrow. We will be streaming during the Bills and Patriots game. Do a little hangout tomorrow. But yeah, really nothing. Clyde Edwards-Helaire officially out for the Chiefs on Sunday. That's about all I got. It'll be really cold in that Bills-Pats game. I know that much. You gotta separate those whites from color. Yeah, you know, to be honest, I've never done that. I've never done that, to be honest. Guys, make sure you hit that like button as well. Let's get this stream popping tonight, man. I hang everything that isn't a t-shirt, so that makes you have to not fold. That is a smart idea. That's a smart idea. That is good thinking, Ronald. Okay, everyone forgot to check Discord. Hey, no worries, man. You can hang out. You can have some fun, rate our draft picks. What's going on, bro? Good to have you here. Ronald, I don't separate anything. Neither do I. Neither do I. You know why? Because I mix red and white striped shirt. I don't believe in laundry segregation. Fair enough. Fair enough. Man, I am pumped for wild card weekend. Absolutely pumped. Absolutely pumped. Bray says, "What's laundry?" We got some good football games. I'm gonna have to watch the first game. You know, I'm just gonna have to be keeping up with it at work, and then I'll be able to catch the second half when I get home, though. Yeah. So it's gonna be a good weekend of football, man. It really is. Bengals Raiders. I think this will be an interesting game. I really do. I still like the Bengals, but I think the Raiders are going to show up. Kelvin, I wear all black every day, so I don't have anything to separate. Hey, I wear a lot of black too, a lot of dark colors. So I get that for sure. All right, guys, we got about 1 minute till we're kicking off. Make sure everyone's ready to go. Make sure you guys are good to go here. When something is brand new, I will wash it with colors. That's all. Yeah. Prey's got the Raiders. I mean, I'm telling you, I think the Raiders are going to play all right tomorrow. I do. I think we're going to see a lot of good football games. Man, I'm telling you, I think the Eagles. I was listening to the Pat McAfee show today, and Ian Rappaport was talking about why he thinks the Eagles have a chance to win. I'm telling you, man, he's kind of convinced me a little bit. All right, 8:05. Let's get going. We're starting the draft. Are you sure you want to start the draft? Okay. We are underway with another 2022 early fantasy football mock draft. Can we be honest? The Bucks look awful. They're banged up, and these Eagles they will run the football down your throat. They are not a good formula for a team that is banged up. But who knows, man? They still got Brady. They still got Brady back there. So Hard to say. I don't know if GSU man is in here. Who's it going to give him number one? Is it going to give him CMC? I don't know who it'll give him. It's saying it's got Kamara ranked number one. Then Cook, then Taylor. What are these rankings, man? There's a way you can change the rankings so they're not based. Oh, good. GSU is here. Ryan May, please Eagles win. I wouldn't mind seeing it either, man. LeBron's brain, Cowboys going to win. Cowboys 9, or I think Niners and Eagles make it, says Ronald. I've seen, some speculation about the Cowboys losing as well. I bought a lot of snacks for the snowstorm and already ate all of them. Yeah, I'm going to be getting a ton of snow. Well, more than likely. Where do you live, Pray? What's your forecast? The last I checked was like Sunday during the day, like 5 to 8 inches, and during the night, like another 3 to 5 inches. So we'll see. All right. I don't know if Hayden's in here. So who's it going to give him? Kamara? Dude, I'll be so excited when we can do mock drafts and everything is updated for 2022 rankings. Green Bay and the Bengals in the Super Bowl. I could see it. I live in Ohio. It's 100% chance of snow. Yeah, I live in Virginia. It's 100% chance of snow. It's all East Coast, right? That's expected to get most of it. I don't know. No, I think I've seen things in other parts of the U.S. too. Where I live is supposed to get 16 inches of snow tonight. Holy cannoli. It'd be easier with the rankings. They don't exist yet. I wonder if I could manually do it. If I could manually set rankings. No, it's South too. Yeah, I think my statement was completely wrong. And we have no rookies. That's true. I got Rams and Chiefs in the Super Bowl. We're getting snow in Mississippi. Me and John look pretty close. What's good, Pri? I wonder if the first auto draft, if it gives you Kamara or CMC, because it's saying Kamara is ranked higher. Derrick Henry off the board. Bryce, what's going on, bro? Who should I pick in PPR, CMC or Najee, and non-PPR, CMC or Najee? I take Najee just for that youth, non-injury factor, all that good stuff. I take Najee. Oh, in Philly area, are we getting snow? I won't be surprised. Might want to check. I hate snow. Yeah, they're definitely not going to buy the ADP. Nick, all right, so we got 5 running backs. The first 5 picks, we got Cook, Taylor, Henry, Eckler, and Chubb, all off of the board. I mean, I won't be surprised if these guys go in the top 5 at all. All great seasons on the ground. Slade, hi John. What mock draft website is this? This is Sleeper, through the Sleeper app. This is what we do the Catch Fam League through. Must be built-in ranking from the last week of offseason. That's what I was kind of thinking. Devonta Adams off the board by Spence, staying true to his home team. That Chubb pick. Hey, if you got the conviction, you know what I always say. Football coach bought gripping chalk for weights, and this kid ate out of it. What? Kamara going to Jerry here in the 7th. Still got plenty of big names on the board. CMC off the board. Listen, man. I really like Joe Mixon next year. I do. But Cooper Kupp ain't been picked, so I'm going to go with the receiver in the first round, which I never do. But why not? It's a mock draft. Let's get some practice, baby. I don't want to go Najee again. Hey, I like it, man. Change up the strategy. That is what mock drafts are here for. Change up your strategies. Get uncomfortable. See how it turns out. So we see Jay Jefferson off the board. What a monster year for Justin Jefferson this past year, man. I mean, what a monster freaking year he had. Look at this. 2021. 1,600 receiving yards and 10 touchdowns. Okay. 108 receptions. All right. We talk about Devonta Adams all the time for good reason, right? For good reason. 1,500 receiving yards, 123 receptions, and 11 touchdowns. Very, very, very similar numbers. That's all I got to say. All I got to say. Spencer did a good pick with Devonta. Devonta Adams is insane. Absolutely, he is. That's what this is for. Try new things, 100%. Yeah, I would not pick CMC in the real league. Fair enough. Fair enough. We got a double receiver pick here by Smoking the Cat, Jamar Chase, and Stephon Diggs. I mean, I think these, last time we put out top 10 receivers 2022. These are my top 5 guys, hands down. Adams, Cup, Jefferson, Chase, Diggs. For so many reasons, these will be your top 5 receivers off the board next year. Debo's the guy right in there. I mean, I think Tyreek Hill as well, but Tyreek Hill, disappointing fantasy season this past year, but Debo and Hill for sure, both in there, man. Both in there. Both on that, the outside tier looking at, right? I mean, if you want to argue them in top 5, that's fine. There goes Tyreek Hill off the board. Like I said, right next to that tier. And for me, I think Debo's right there. I do. Really, really do. I got to start thinking about my next pick. A lot of good players left. I feel like the top 24, 26. Ooh. That's who I wanted. That's who I wanted. It was Najee Harris. Good pick. I like it. I like it. A lot of players that I like here. A lot. I want to go with the running back. But I mean, Debo Samuel is available, which would just be absolutely crazy to stack him with Cup. You got Allen Lamb, Metcalf, AJ Brown, Zeke, Aaron Jones, Swift, Cam Akers, David Montgomery, CH, Leonard Fournette. Lots of good players left. Lots of good players. I'm gonna go with Swift. I'm gonna go wide receiver, running back. If I didn't go, then I would have definitely done that double receiver stack, which I think could be really interesting. But we're gonna go a little bounce back. Receiver, running back, receiver, running back. See how it goes. More than likely. Najee is going in the first real draft for sure. Yeah, I think it depends on your league. Anything can happen in the night, but more than likely, as Zeke's taken off the board here by Ronald. Who you got, Jerry? Who you got, man? Yeah, I mean, I like Zeke a lot. I mean, Zeke still had a great season. Travis Kelce off the board. Was wondering when he was going to go. I mean, Zeke, really a phenomenal season. Okay, 1,000 rushing yards, 10 touchdowns, 287 receiving yards, 2 receiving touchdowns. Really, I mean, a better season than last year. How many games did he play? Yeah, he missed a game last year. Or do we have 17 games last year? Did he miss 2 games or 1 game? But still, just not a bad year for Zeke at all. At all. There goes Debo. Yeah, Spencer, that stack. Adams and Debo is crazy. Followed by AJ Brown. Where do you think J.K. Dobbins goes in the real draft? I want to take him, but I don't want to draft him too soon. I would say 3rd round, 4th round in some leagues. It depends on how many teams are in your league, and it depends how much your league values the running back position. But anywhere between middle of the 3rd to the end of the 4th. Also, Najee or Swift people, it's hard because Swift's receiving upsides. It's tough because you're probably not going to get good quarterback play out of either player, right? I'll take Harris because he's younger and less history of injury, but it's very, very close. I plan on doing another one of these tonight. I will not have time, unfortunately, but we will definitely set another one up soon. Definitely set another one up soon. So, guys, make sure whenever we do one of these, I make like 3 or 4 community posts on the channel, whether it's a poll. The polls seem to reach more of you guys from what I can see, or just a regular community post. And then we posted all over Discord. So if you guys are not part of the Discord channel, it's completely free to join. The link is in the description down below. It's really, whether it's us doing mock drafts, whether it's us doing any type of interactive thing, right? Like the NFL playoff challenge, whatever it is, man, the best way to get those type of updates is through the Discord channel. But we will set one up soon, Slade, Kelvion as well. We will get you guys in here soon, I promise. Might as well do 2 in one stream. I wish if I didn't have to work tomorrow, I absolutely would. Absolutely would. And one night, I mean, we can have a night where we just try and, trust me, there'll be nights where we'll be able to run like 3 or 4 of these. But things are very crazy for me. Work has been super busy, man, which is a good thing, right? Also, my wife and I are still having a baby any day, and also it is supposed to snow a lot, and I'm kind of crossing my fingers that baby stays inside for a couple more nights. Due date's the 21st, but she could come any day. So I got that going on. I got a lot going on, man. But I appreciate your guys' enthusiasm, and we will definitely 1000% have plenty of these in the off season. We'll have nights where we can stream and just hang out and do this for quite some time in the off season for sure. Jerry, we should do a 3 kicker, 2 tight end league draft. We should, absolutely. Ronald, really 3 to 4 night? Yeah, absolutely. There'll be times where we can set that up. So we've gotten Brown and Allen off the board, followed by Javonte Williams, Gibson, Jones, Thielen, and CeeDee Lamb. Lots of good selections here, man. Let's see here. Slade, congrats. Appreciate that, man. Kelvion, appreciate that, my dude. Kyle, appreciate the kind words from you guys. Ronald, I don't think so, brother. You're going to be so tired. We'll see. Maybe 3, right? Maybe 2 to 3. Maybe you're right there. Maybe I should be a little bit more modest. DeAndre Hopkins off the board. Little run at the receiver position here. Spencer says Thielen in the 3rd. Let's take a look at Thielen's year, man. Oh, that's not what I want. He was on pace for a crazy year, man. He was having a very consistent year before getting hurt. But still finished the year with 726 receiving yards and 10 touchdowns. Just a red zone machine. One of the best standard fantasy football players. 14 touchdowns last year, 925 receiving yards. So, hey, you know what I say? If you got the conviction, go for it, bro. Mark Andrews off the board here, 2nd tight end of the draft, followed by DK Metcalf. 1.1 had Cook already. Oh, yeah. Got a lot of the same division hanging out there. David Montgomery off the board here by Spence. How do you guys feel about Montgomery? Let me know in the chat. How do you guys feel about Montgomery next year? I think he's going to have another decent year. As long as he can remain fully healthy. I mean, listen. Montgomery missed 1, 2, 3, 4 games. Still rushed for over 800 rushing yards. Had 7 touchdowns. 2020, he only had 8 touchdowns. This is 1 touchdown less. Just over 1,000 yards. So really not a bad year, even with the missing 4 games. So Diop is going to be a steal in some leagues. Yeah, if he can come back healthy, man, for sure. I think Monty is legit. Yeah, I'm all about Monty, bro. I like to get him in the 3rd round. I mean, every year he's undervalued. And when healthy, he's a perfect flex running back. We want to say he isn't, but all evidence says he's a stud. Yeah, when healthy. Like, that's the only knock on him is he going to be healthy? Is he going to be healthy? And I would say that, he's got a good shot at being healthy for majority of the year. So I got no beef with Monty. All right, Jerry, he was Whoa! Jerry! Jerry with the double tight end, Travis Kelce and George Kittle. Now that's just not fair. That is messing someone in your league up. That is messing someone in your league up. Wow. Ronald, were you eyeing George Kittle? LeBron's, I did that last year. My most successful fantasy year of all time, where I only lost one game. I had 3 stud tight ends on my team. Ronald did not get Josh Allen last draft, and he is here to say he will not miss out on Josh Allen this year. This draft, that is. All right, I got to find me a player to draft. I have not been thinking at all on who my next pick is. But there's a lot of players I like hanging around. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna scoop up Fournette. Why not? Some guy did that to me. He had Waller and Kelsey. Yep, would have taken Kittle. Well, that's good to know because I would have taken Kittle as well. So it's good to know I wouldn't have gotten him either way. Yeah, I'll scoop up Fournette. Why not? Oops, clicking on Tyler Lockett. I gotta start thinking of a Q. Oh, Jerry. Oh, Jerry. What are we gonna do? Saquon Barkley off the board here at the end of the third. Yeah, we got plenty of good players. Mike Evans off the board, a good selection there. Plenty of good players hanging around. Deontay Johnson, I mean, I think it's steal at the end of the third there. Josh Jacobs off the board. Who's it going to be, Ewick? Who's it going to be? Josh Jacobs, I mean, I think a really good value in the 4th round. I mean, really, year after year, I think he's similar to Montgomery, just underrated. You know, I mean, really similar to Montgomery in the fact, I mean, he missed 2 games this season, right? But still, 872 rushing yards, 9 touchdowns, 248 receiving yards, 54 receptions. You know, his first non 1,000 yard rushing season, right? I really don't have beef with Josh Jacobs. A lower ceiling than a lot of running backs, man. But I have no beef with Josh Jacobs. I never have. You know, I mean, you could argue that he should be taken before a guy like Leonard Fournette or Saquon Barkley, who have a strong history of injury. Oops. Oops. Who is the best college running back? You know, that's what Steven's going to be all over during the offseason. That is Steven's realm. Patty Mahomes off the board. Do you watch college football? I don't really. And that's why Steven is here. Patty Mahomes off the board. Nice pick. Cam Akers taken here. Throw Kittle in the flex and I'm set. Absolutely. Absolutely. Why not? Not exactly where I was thinking I'm going with this pick, but why not? He's 12 to 15 points guaranteed. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, look at that Smokies team. You got Chase, Diggs, Johnson, stud receivers, especially that stack of Chase and Diggs. Johnson in the flex, depending on who his quarterback is. And Jacobs as your RB1. I mean, you're getting a lot of points from the receiver position. So I got no beef with it. Is it bad on my mock drafts? I pick second year guys like Najee, and then they just get undervalued so much. No, not at all. Not at all. I got to think of a cue. I got to think of some strategy here. Kyler Murray off the board, the second or third quarterback taken in this draft. Mock draft, I should say. Followed by J.K. Dobbins. Spencer with a little double receiver, double running back strategy here. And I think two good running backs, two good receivers at that. Anticipation is killing us. I have no strategy for this draft at all. Got Edwards-Helaire off the board. Jerry says my team is looking spicy. Hey, man. You know, too early tight end, early running back, early quarterback. Work out for sure. Also, Pitchfork, how do you think it's how it's going to be closer, or this season is going to be closer? Now, I think you get Kelsey, Andrews, Kittle, Waller off the board, and then either Dawson Knox or Kyle Pitts next. So I think Pitts fifth or sixth. I just take over is left close to the end. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Waddle's usually gone. Yeah, I think Pitts is actually going to destroy next year. I mean, he had a great rookie season. I mean, definitely in full PPR. I got nothing bad to say about Waddle's year. Just had insane expectations. I got nothing bad to say about the way he performed this season at all. I would take Pitts over Waller. That's fair. That's fair. Wow, Godwin off the board pretty late here. You guys think Godwin's a Buccaneer next year? I mean, I think he is. I think he is. That's really the only hypothetical we're playing here. Because if he's a Buccaneer, he's more than likely taken before Evans, right? Yeah, I got no beef with taking Pitts over Waller. Especially with how consistently, I mean, now that we're seeing some injuries come into play for Waller, right? I think Godwin's on a new team. I wonder where he'd end up, right? Realistically, I wonder where he'd end up. I think AB gets picked up by anyone. I just think it's too early to say. I think it's too early to say. Possible, possible. I think it's too early to really think about right now. And if he does, is he worth a pick? Yeah, absolutely. But it's always going to be a risk. Always going to be a risk. Bucks have a lot of people to pay. That's true. That's true. Evan gets taken the fourth year every year and gets touchdowns, 1,000 yards every team. He should realistically be a second rounder. Yeah, it's like, I mean, he's going to miss some time. Sorry, guys, I got to grab something. But at the same time, I just knocked over like a ton of stuff. But at the same time, when he plays, he's going to perform. So I don't disagree with you, Ronald. Sorry, guys, I'm over here making a mess and doing super loud things. So we got CH off the board. I mean, I think this tier right here, Dobbins, CH, Robinson, ETN, is going to go, pretty close knit fashion. T. Higgins, I think a good pick here. How'd you feel about AB to the Ravens? Him and Hollywood, I think it'd be scary if he actually ends up playing. Yeah, I think it'd be scary for sure. Jay Herbert off the board. What a year for Herbert. Followed by Lamar Jackson. Finished, I mean, between QB1 and QB2, depending on your scoring format. $5,000 passing yards, 38 touchdowns, 15 interceptions. Where does this put Herbert next year? Should Herbert be closer to like QB3 conversation? I mean, you can definitely argue it. All right, DJ Moore off the board. Oh my gosh, I thought I set my whole queue and I didn't. Oh no. I thought I set a queue and I didn't, boys. I gotta redo that. What's so good about QB wide receiver stacks? You're getting all of the points for both of those players. It's the most simple way to explain it. Which is a good thing. Godwin over Evans. Yeah, if healthy, I think I agree, but it's really when you look at their numbers when they were healthy, I mean, they were right on par with each other throughout the whole year. And I mean, there's a point in the season where they're like wide receiver 8 and 9, wide receiver 6 and 7, like right next to each other. Then Godwin got hurt, but still finishes a top 20, as did Evans, right? Evans, what, the top 15 on the year? So, how many games did Lamar end up playing this season? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 games. Well, we'll say 11 because he didn't finish one. Spencer, I like that pick a lot, bro. Yeah, I think Waddle's a great pick there. Hunter Renfro, another very good pick. All right. Who do I want here? Who's on my queue? I'm taking Connor. Go ahead and hate on me, guys. I'm taking Connor. The idea is your QB has a bad week. You're probably going to lose anyway. So if you figure he's a good week, he will throw to the top receiver so they have a good week. You can just win the game on the stack. That's the idea. I mean, second year in a row, I've had a team in my league, my primary league, where someone has had Adams and Rodgers and literally made it to the playoffs just because they own Aaron Rodgers and Devonta Adams. Nothing else special about their team. Nothing else special about their team. Good pick to Spencer and Ronald. I wanted Lockett. You gonna trust Lockett after this year, man? And he did you dirty, bro. I got Miles Sanders and Darrell Williams off the board. I messed up my whole queue. What is it when you star a player? Burrow off the board. Really a phenomenal season for Burrow as well. Phenomenal. Uh-oh. This game log's not loading. Never mind. We're not looking at it. He was going off towards the end of the season. That's true. That's true. But will Russ be throwing him the rock next year? We don't know. We don't know. How's that affect him? We don't know. But we'll find out. But it's a fair point. Yeah, I was eyeing Waddle and Renfro in this round. So good picks here. Good picks by all you guys. I mean, we got Herbert, Jackson, Moore, Ridley, Prescott, Waddle, Lockett, Renfro, Connor, Scary Terry, Sanders, Williams, Burrow to start the fifth. Or is this the sixth? I don't really know where I'm going next. But we'll find out. Plenty of good players left. I kind of like my team. It's all right. It's all right. We are counting down, Ewick. We are counting down. Michael Thomas off the board. Oops. Amon-Ra St. Brown, a good pick here. Good pick. Oh man, I don't know who to pick. I don't know much about fantasy football. Does fantasy work? You think Hollywood falls this far? Yeah, I do. He's on my mind right now. Let's take a look at Hollywood. There's one other player I really like right now. Gosh, he had such a monster first half of the season. He just finished kind of ugly. Good pick from K Bugga. Yeah, I agree. I agree. A lot of ways I could go here. A lot of good players hanging around. I know to pick. I want to pick a receiver. Pick Hollywood Brown. There are a lot of players I liked right there, and I need to fill a position. I need a receiver. A lot of good players hanging around. Eli Mitchell, good pick there. Just a thought. Maybe next time we change time to 1 minute. We could. We could. I feel like 2 minutes is pretty standard, but maybe for mock drafting we could do 1 minute. Amari Cooper is still on the board. Where does he go next year? We haven't really talked about him a lot this year. In the offseason, at least. We got a lot of good tight ends on the board, too. I'm kind of mad that there goes Cooper. Actually, not a bad pick looking at Jerry's roster. Kind of mad that I took Waller so early because we got like some stud tight ends hanging around here in the 6th round. He's boomer bust. He always has been ever since he was a Raider. That's true. Can't really argue that. That was his worst year in a while. 865 receiving yards. Pretty decent year, 8 touchdowns. A-Rod off the board. Super stack. Yeah, Rodgers and Adams is filthy. I do like the way your team's looking right now. Spence says Goddard's off the board. I still think there's a lot of good tight ends hanging around too. There's a lot of good tight ends hanging around. He's still probably a 4 to 5th rounder, sure. I only got Cooper because John said his name. LeBron's. I was trying to get someone to not draft him. Oh my bad. My bad. I always try and scroll like as far down as possible. I don't want a good tight end. I want to plug and play, never worry tight end. Sure. I think I agree with that. I mean, I'm trying to scroll. I've scrolled pretty far down every time we do this, but I just want to make sure there's like not anyone that we're all forgetting about. Rashad Penny off the board here by Andrea, a good pick. Now I got to scroll all the way back up to the top. I prefer the sit and forget tight ends. Yeah, you got two of them, Jerry. You got two of them. Spencer's the best team so far, in my opinion. I do like Spencer's team. I do. Hawkinson off the board, a steal in the 6th round, in my opinion. Oh, J.K. Dobbins. Surgery was successful 4 months ago. Rookie season, 805 rushing yards, 9 touchdowns, 120 receiving yards. Michael Pittman off the board here. I think it's a good pick. I was looking at him when I picked Hollywood. We still got Allen Robinson, Julio Jones, Robert Woods, Brandon Ayuk, Chris Carson, Myles Gaskin, Kenny Golladay. Big names from last year hanging around still. Rashad Penny is most started. He'll be great if he ever plays. Yeah. As long as he's healthy, he's good to go. Especially if Pete Carroll is still the coach, right? All right. We got some good looking squads here. Got some good looking squads, you guys. Madison off the board with the Cook stack there. Perfect handcuff situation. Yeah, I'm looking over these teams. We got a lot of good teams forming here, boys and girls. Smoking the cat. Chase Diggs Johnson. What a stack at receiver. Spencer got Adam Samuel and Waddle. Ronald McCaffrey, Elliott Mitchell. Wow. Jerry still grabbed Lockett and Cooper. I mean, a little boomer bust there, but on top of Kamara, Kelsey, and Kittle, Kyler Murray as well. Some good teams out here, Foreman. Ewick's got Hill and Evans. And Patty Mahomes. The Mahomes and Hill stack. Russell Wilson off the board here. And there it goes. The GOAT himself. Mr. Tom Brady. Mr. Tom Brady. Rolling with my homies. That's right, Ronald. And that's right. Plenty of good players left. Plenty of drafting to go. Guys, make sure to hit that like button if you haven't done so already. Did all you guys join? Make sure you guys join the, we announced this on last night's stream, the NFL Playoff Challenge as well. The link is in the description of last night's stream and on Discord as well. Be a fun way for us to play some quote-unquote fantasy football, some interactive lineups throughout the playoffs as well together. Spencer, a great pick. Spencer, I think you have a fabulous team, my dude. A great pick. I was trying to see if Carter would fall here, man. A great pick, bro. You having a boy or girl? First one it is. Our first one, it is a girl. Oh, man. I'm just going to fill quarterback position. I want to pick up Jalen Hurts. I wanted Carter. A good pick, Spence. Yeah, Smokey, I appreciate you asking, bro. First one, it is a girl. Be here any day. Any day. Congrats. Hey, I appreciate that, my dude. Yeah, but guys, if you have not joined the NFL Playoff Challenge for the Catch Fam, please do so. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. This is something that we're going to do every year on the channel. Appreciate that, Spokey. I really do, bro. Plenty of good players left, man. Plenty of good players left. Something about mock drafting is just so much fun. Don't you guys agree? So far, since the fantasy season has ended, these have been our most successful videos or streams. So, yeah, I'm glad you guys enjoy these. I'm just looking through receivers. Justin Fields off the board here. I was looking through all the players. Like, these are a lot of receivers. So I guess my question is, how often do you guys want to do these? It's good to just get a feel. It's good to practice. Yeah, for sure. Because, we were planning on doing, these primarily in like July and August. August will be crazy in terms of mock drafting. We will be mock drafting like 24/7 in August. But how often do you guys want to do this in the off season? Weekly thing, a couple days a week, twice a week. For sure, so much fun. I mean, it kind of just keeps you in balance, consistently thinking of everything fantasy. That makes any sense? It's like the easiest way to have fantasy conversation naturally, right? 2 times a week, 2 times probably doable. But as you guys know, I will be taking a hiatus shortly. And I don't really know how long I'll be gone. I don't know if it'll be a week. I don't know if it'll be a month. But Steven will be cooling with you guys. He'll be keeping you guys good to go while I'm out. So he can run these as well with you guys. Dude, Evan McPherson is available. Noah Fant off the board. Some good teams forming, man. I like my team all right. It's pretty even. Man, where does Julio get drafted next year? I mean, gosh, what a disappointing, inconsistent year. 434 receiving yards and a touchdown. Didn't he score the touchdown in week 18? Or was it week 17? Yeah, week 18. Yeah, not much reason to draft him. I feel like it's almost my turn. Brennan Cook's off the board. A good pick here. 8th round. Start the 8th round. Oh, I do not like Gaskin. They made it clear they hate him. Well, Flores is gone now. So we'll find out, I guess. Maybe they'll trade him. I could see him as a tradable player for sure. He's a new Jay Ajayi. Yeah. Jay Ajayi, whatever happened to him, man? He was not bad at all. Really wasn't. There goes Julio. And Dalton Schultz off the board. I'm going to pick Devonta Smith. I'm going to go for a stack of my own. Hurts and Smith. Call me crazy. I think he improves in his sophomore year. And he had a great rookie year. 916 receiving yards and 5 touchdowns, 64 receptions. Mike Williams off the board. Top 15 receiver on the year. Boom or bust, but when he booms, he booms. 8C8 Beats, what's going on, bro? I'm Hayden 76 in this draft. Oh, what's good, bro? Appreciate you being a part of the draft tonight, man. Appreciate you coming through and shouting out your name as well. Always confusing, man. I mean, not bad confusing, but when I'm used to your guys' YouTube names, I am always very confused when your YouTube name is not your sleeper name or your Discord name or anything else. But all good either way. I'm not a Washington fan. I made the logo as a joke. No worries, bro. Being from the Washington, D.C. area, I can say that we are indeed a joke. No doubt about it. Man, is Deshaun Watson going to play next year? I guess we got no update there. Wow. AJ Dillon off the board. I'm always RGC the second, Ronald J. Kala the second. Yes, I do know your sleeper name by heart by now. And Spencer's. And Smokey's. LeBron's brain. I know most of you guys. Football team's funny. I guess they're changing soon, right? We'll see. Andy Dalton. I need to quit scrolling so far down. Okay, Chark off the board. I think I pretty much got my queue together. It goes Cortland Sutton. I think February 2nd is when they get their new name. That ain't far. Real good at Hey Catch. What's good, bro? What's going on, man? Good to have you here, my dude. Appreciate seeing you tonight, man. Appreciate you coming out. Hope all is well, man. I'm the same way. We use 3 different platforms. Everyone has 3 different names, which is fine. Mine's always the same. Yeah, so is mine. By the way, the beef jerky on Discord looked fire. Spencer, I've got to make my own beef jerky, man. It does look good. At least your fan base doesn't dress up as clowns. Fair enough, Blake. Fair enough. Yeah, Spencer with the beef jerky fire, man. I don't know what I'm saying. Beef jerky looking fire. Always tension at this point in the draft, man. Who's going to get picked? Carson off the board. Patterson off the board. Where do we pick Patterson next year? We still haven't really broken that down fully or decided. Falcons may find it tough to re-sign Cordell Patterson. The only productive, well, Gage and Pitts had great years. What am I saying? But, 618 rushing yards, 6 rushing touchdowns, 548 receiving yards, and 5 receiving touchdowns as well. I don't pick him. He was useless for his entire career. Yeah. Outside of punt and kick returning. I mean, yeah, he's never had a season anywhere close to this, but it's crazy that he's always had that, potential, right? He's on the Chiefs. I'm telling you, or Saints. He has flashed in the pass run all over him, especially with the slowdown at the end. Slowdown was scary. Yeah, that's true. I should look through his other seasons. Yeah, he ain't never been there. It's never been there before. I always forget he was with New England for a year, man. Elijah Moore and Tony Pollard, two very good picks to start the ninth here. I mean, I don't necessarily hate him in the eighth round if you're confident with your team. And I think LeBron's has put together a pretty good squad here, especially with that pick of Moore right there. So, I mean, I think you can take a gamble, but it's a risky one. Man, I got a while till I pick. I have no idea who I'm going to pick next. I think my team's okay. My team's all right. Bobby Tree is off the board. Followed by Moose Start. I'm just going to sit here patiently and call out each pick. On the other ninth, there should be a question about the pick. Anywhere between the 9th and 11th, I think is fair game, for sure. Bobby Tree is a good pick. I absolutely agree. I think the Rams will always involve him. Yeah, I was thinking about picking him over Devonta Smith, but I went with that stack instead. Dawson Knox is a steal right here. Like, I was sitting here thinking about picking Dawson Knox in this round, even though I already have Waller. Knox really slipped here, and Spencer's team is kind of crazy. I think that all now is gambles and passion has the highest upside. Sure. Sure. Stevenson off the board. Spencer has had a really good draft, man. I'm going to go and pick up Darnell Mooney. Darnell Mooney. Yeah, I was probably going to pick Knox there if he fell. Like, I just don't know how you ignore that. We keep letting Knox fall, man. Only 3 grabs against the Jets 5 days ago. I'm just kidding. He had a great season. A great season for Dawson. Look at the beginning stretch after week 1. 10, 14, 20, 20. It's a big, I mean, saw that connection between him and Allen really flourish. 587 receiving yards and 9 touchdowns on the season. I never played a draft with all these wide receiver picks so early. Do we? Or are you just too high on Knox? No, I don't think I am. But I mean, Schultz, Gasecki, Fant, Goddard, Hawkinson, all great picks. But I think come ranking time, going into like August, you'll see Knox closer to the Pitts, Hawkinson range for sure. For sure. That's why you mock draft 100%. Ooh, Robinson picked right after my pick of Mooney. I got to think of some players to draft. I got a couple queued up, but I think my team's okay. It's pretty even bar. I kind of got a lot of receivers right now. I like my team, man. I think my team okay. That's why you mock draft. People be random. Couldn't have said it better. People gonna be people. People gonna be random. Jerry Judy, man. I really had high hopes for him this season. Oh, Judy. One of my worst calls of the preseason. AB still hanging around. David John. How did David Johnson really fare? Yeah, he did a big week 1. I'm out double digits against New England and Arizona on the season as well. Week 1 is versus Jacksonville, so 228 rushing yards. Jesus. Chase Claypool off the board here. Followed by Sony Michel. Yeah, we got some good players hanging around still. A good draft though. You guys, it's been a really good draft. You guys are putting together pretty damn good squads. I think there's some decent players hanging around. Carson Wentz. Do you guys think Carson Wentz is going to be a Colt next year? Cam Newton. Remember when Cam Newton was a thing for like 2 weeks this season? Harris, Barkley, and Akers is nasty. Harris, Barkley, Akers, yeah. I mean, on top of Jefferson, Scary Terry, Amon Ra, Justin Fields, some upside, Schultz. Yeah. Ronald, yes. Frankie thinks he is smarter than everyone. This is probably a fair assumption. Jamal Williams off the board here. Yeah, I guess Chris Ballard said that. I don't know. He made some weird statement about Carson Wentz maybe not being there next year. I am scrolling at Adrian Peterson right now. Pretty far down. Devontae going to be top 10 man. I have no idea why he fell to me late in the second. Oh gosh, I got to pick a player. Chuba Hubbard's a good pick here. Nah, I'm gonna take Tyler Boyd. Yeah, I think Javante will. I think he'll fall out of the first unless you're in like maybe a 14-man league, but he'll definitely be in the second. I think in a lot of leagues he'll go. I think early second will happen in a lot of leagues. They'd have to admit they're so wrong and think Frank is tied to Wentz now. Yeah, that's fair. I don't disagree. 8 I mean, I think Williams is a great pick. The 10th pick of the second round, on top of Henry too. Oh, Javante, I believed in you all season long. Man, remember this stretch? Weeks 12 through 14, I guess 12 through 15, 12 through 16, all double digit performances, but really those 12 through 14, just 20 points or more. 903 rushing yards, 4 touchdowns, 316 receiving yards, and 3 touchdowns on the season. Great rookie season, man. Kirk is getting slept on, dude. Won me my playoff game. Hop was out, though. Yeah, that's the big thing is D Hop was out. But I don't disagree. I think Christian Kirk's going to have a very good season next year. But as long as D Hop's there, he's the wide receiver, too. We all know that. But yeah, I don't disagree. He had a great season. So it was a little bit of boomer bust, but finished out the season on a very, very consistent scale. 982 receiving yards, 77 receptions, and 5 touchdowns. Good season overall. Kirk has never had a bad year. He missed time his first two. Yeah, we know the talent for sure, for sure. How about you think my Steelers will be crushed Sunday? I think they'll do okay. I don't know if it's going to be a full crushing. I mean, the Broncos played well against the Chiefs this past week, right? But I still think the Chiefs will win. Per target numbers are great his whole career. Didn't the Chiefs destroy the Steelers? Yeah, they did. Would they win by like 26 points early in the season? Ronald's is crushed. Fair enough. Spencer picking up the Jutester. How many more picks do we have? Like 4? Okay. I guess I'm done with running backs. I guess I'm at the trust Connor, Fournette, and Swift, who all have major, major injury concerns. Because then the Chiefs will lose to Bills. They're gonna make everyone believe, then lose to Bills. Okay, it's a fair analysis. Yeah, I am. I don't know how confident I'd be going into the season with Swift, Fournette, and Connor. I'd definitely have to make some waiver wire moves throughout the season, which is fine. Just fine. Got Landry off the board. Good old Landry. What are we gonna do with you? Gosh, he did have a good week 1. I remember that. And he had this stretch, weeks 11 through 14, when you're like, oh man, he's back. I gotta get him off the waiver wire. And then he completely destroyed you at the end of the season. I guess 9 and 8 points isn't too bad. Isn't too bad. I think I dropped Landry. Although it was a half PPR league. I dropped him right before he had that big touchdown game versus Baltimore, which I think he. Wait, where's the one where he didn't he throw a touchdown? I don't know. Russell Gage, I think, is a really good pick here in the 10th round. Probably going to be your wide receiver 1 for the Falcons next year. Although he did kind of finish with a slump, but really, I mean, pretty solid year overall. 770 receiving yards, 4 touchdowns. Very similar to what he did in 2020, 786 receiving yards, 4 touchdowns. So I dropped Landry's. Lots of times, Landry is typically a flex. Oh, yeah. So I think 49ers are a sneaky team that people are sleeping on. I don't necessarily disagree. Are doing kicker and defense? It's up to you. If you want to forfeit a kicker and defense, I mean, plenty of people do that, so I'm not going to stop you. Gage would not have made it past me. Yeah, I was fluctuating on a lot of receivers, like Bateman, Landry, Gage, Parker, Kirk. Did I have Mooney? No, I never had Mooney. Moore, Sutton, Chark. No, Chark was injured. But Jones. Smith, I almost got missed out on. Yeah, I was fluctuating receivers at the end of my fantasy season, my primary league. All my receivers I drafted just did awful. And I had Lamar Jackson and a lot of good running backs, a lot of good tight ends, solid kicker defense, but gotta have some receivers, man. I never pick a D. I do kicker sometimes. You have Mooney now. I got Mooney now. That's right. That's right. That's all that matters. Kenny Galladay. Kind of had a decent beginning to the year, 10-6, 10-17. But gosh, did it get ugly after. 521 receiving yards, no touchdowns. And Galladay's off the board. Looks like GSU man has gone to auto pick, which is fun. Will Fuller, remember him? Corey Davis. Oh, gosh, I really thought he was going to have a decent year. And he did have a monster game week 1. Then 2 tough matchups with New England and Denver. And then bounce back versus Tennessee. And then just, who? Played okay in week 7 and week 10. But 492 receiving yards, 4 touchdowns. Gus Edwards off the board here. New York's where good receivers go to die, like Cleveland. Yeah, I agree. Maybe more we can see some consistency out of because he was drafted there at least. Gosh, this stretch of time 10, 13, 27, 13, 29, 9, and 20. Whew. Week 7 through 13 was crazy. 538 receiving yards, 5 touchdowns rookie season. Missed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games, 6 games. Yeah. Not a bad rookie season. D. Hendo off the board. Ronald says he's going to take Gus. Great handcuff running back. Moore is legit. Yeah, I agree. Cole Kmet. I thought Cole Kmet was going to have a better year. He's still at 612 receiving yards, just no touchdowns. He sprinkled in a couple touchdowns. This is a much, much better sophomore year for Kmet. But Jimmy Graham's out there stealing all his touchdowns, man. Another good luck with Hendo. Another one where they just hate him. Yeah, I mean, really, he started off the year on just an exceptional pace. He had Sony Michel season. 688 receiving yards, 5 receiving touchdowns, 3 receiving touchdowns. Double-digit fantasy points weeks 1 through 8, except for week 7 and week 3, which he didn't play. Week 12, 17 points, and I mean weeks 9 and 10, and even 7. I mean at least 8 fantasy points. So, yeah, Kenyon Drake, Trey Sermon off the board here. Couple of handcuff situations gone. I went heavier on receiver this draft as last year I had Ridley, Woods, AB, and Shepard all in the hospital. Fair enough. I had to check who's available in these later rounds. Oh, for sure. For sure. I had the same starting receivers this year. During the season, people got real high on Gaskin and Hendo. I was like, nope, not for me. I would have loved to have Henderson at the beginning of the season, but what a fall off he had, man. Well, there's plenty of good players hanging around. Kadarius Toney off the board. Yeah, aren't you a little light at? No, you're not light at receiver. What am I saying? Spencer, you could literally take anyone with upside. Oh, it's my turn to pick. Uh, I'm gonna pick a tight end. I'm gonna add some tight end depth because why not? Why not? It's pretty slim at the running back position. How many more players can I draft? Just one. I think I ended up with some pretty good receivers, actually. Especially being that they're led by Cooper Cup. Kind of wish I took a running back earlier. Like a fourth running back, especially since all my running backs are injured. David Johnson's off the board. Jeez. Remember David Johnson back in the day? Oops. I mean, geez, 1,200 rushing yards, 16 rushing touchdowns, 879 receiving yards, 4 receiving touchdowns. He got hurt. 940 rushing yards, 7 rush touchdowns, 3 receiving touchdowns, 446 receiving yards. I mean, just, oh, it's crazy, man. Crazy. Then he got hurt again, right? And he went to Houston. Honestly, I know CMC has that injury risk, but his upside is ridiculous. If he can stay healthy like when he's healthy, there's no better player in fantasy. Sure. Sure. Ronald, I'll crush you all. He was RB19 last year. Mike Davis off the board. Kobe Myers off the board. I can't believe Ertz went this late. Followed by Higbee. Good old Ertz. He's kind of getting up there. Is he going to be a Cardinal next year? I don't know. Jeez, he's been around for a while. 763 receiving yards, 5 touchdowns. A really good season for Ertz, man. Yeah, I just kind of went best player available. I think there's plenty of good players available. I don't know if plenty is the right word, but several. A couple. Mike Davis is the opposite. They love him for no reason at all. Fair enough. Oh, Mike Davis. He looked really good when he filled in for CMC. All right, AB off the board. I'm going to pick up a handcuff because I need some running back depth. I'll go ahead and roll with Justin Jackson. Got some good players hanging out here. Hunter Henry hanging around. Got some decent tight ends. Hunter Henry, 9 touchdowns on the season. Uh-oh. Hey, Jerry, get ready. Uh-oh. Oh, first kicker off the board for Ronald. Matthew Gay, the one and only. Followed by Justin Tucker. Spence, if you're real, you'll pick a kicker. Oh, he picks a defense. Justin Jackson, love that pick. That was my next one. Yeah, I had to go with the handcuff, man. There's no running backs left. I like my team okay. If my players don't get injured. Hunter Henry, a good pick here for sure. I mean, I guess Zach Moss is available. But gosh. Oh, there goes Stafford. I mean, Stafford's kind of a steal at this point in the draft. Forty-eight 4,800 passing yards, 41 touchdowns, 17 picks. He's the most interceptions he's thrown since 2013. But also the most touchdowns he's thrown since 2011. And his most passing yards since 2012. Gosh, that was a lot of fast picks. Okay, Trey Lance, McKissick, the Bucks defense, and Kirk Cousins coming all the way to the 13th round. Still a top 12 QB on the year. Stafford's definitely a steal here. Stafford's never had a bad fantasy year. I don't disagree with that. Yeah, I don't. Man, I guess I got to look at a kicker and defense. But I don't know who. How do you guys like your teams? I think you guys turned out a pretty good team. I like my team. Went with a receiver in the first round, but I got a lot of good. I mean, if I hadn't gotten receiver there, I would have got Joe Mixon. Anyway, Q, the Niners defense. Ronald, I will crush you all. Spencer says a lot. Yeah, I mean, through round 9, I think you had a killer draft and really just went upside at the end of the draft. And you picked a defense early. I got nothing wrong with it, bro. And Adam Samuel, Monty, Dobbins, Waddle, Rogers, Carter, Dillon, Knox is quite good. First defense as well. Patriots defense, that's because I was eyeing here. I was like, but I don't think there's any way they're going to fall to me here. I take it in the next year for sure. Love it. Khalil Herbert off the board. Nice handcuff situation. And who do I want? take the Bills. Why not? Plenty of good defenses left, though. Daniel Carlson is a steal here, man. Their #1 kicker on the season. Jeez. Monster year. 168 points. But plenty of good kickers left here. Jerry says my team is hard to beat. I'm going to find my kicker. I like my team. I do. As long as my running backs could stay healthy, it'll be fine. I'm going to pick McPherson. I think Robbie Gould's a decent option. How did Jake Elliott finish? Oh. There's McPherson. Okay. Oh, Dan Bailey's not on the team. Where's Greg Joseph's also a steal here. He had a monster year, man. Chris Boswell. Is Greg the leg still? No, he got picked. 8-8 Beat says really liking my team here. Let me get them all pulled up. Oh, Spencer says, Jerry, you got to be kidding me. Tanyan is a good pick there. Getting ready for that 3 tight end league. That's funny. Why you got to pick Bobby? Naheem Hines is a good pick here as well. Ronald, I don't mind Corey Davis as well. Yeah, it's a good looking draft board. Let's go ahead and start breaking down the teams. All right. Let's look at the cat. Jamar Chase, Stephon Diggs, Deontay Johnson, Brandon Cooks, Jacoby Myers at receiver. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Josh Jacobs, Darrell Williams, Gaskin, Michelle. I'd say running back's probably the weakest part of this team, but could definitely work out. Joe Burrow and Chase, I think that stack is going to be filthy next year. Tight end, you got Fearmouth and Higbee, 2 really good values for you drafted them. And then Zerline and your home team, Steelers, right? Yeah. I like this team. Ewick's got Mixon, Sanders, Williams, and Davis in some later rounds. I think Mixon's going to have a monster season next year. I think Sanders is a good pick too. Hill and Mahomes stacked together. Outside of that, a receiver got Evans, Michael Thomas, Jones, Claypool, and Fuller. They got Noah Fant, Bucker. The Rams are a pretty solid team, man. Okay, Booger. We got Justin Jefferson, Scary Terry, Amon Ra, Allen Robinson, and AB. A lot of upside here. Receiver position. Some really good early picks. Najee Harris, Saquon Barkley, Cam Akers. Absolutely filthy. Some good handcuff situations. Chuba Hubbard and David Johnson, depending on who else is there in Houston next year. Justin Fields, a lot of upside there at the quarterback position. Dalton Schultz, a phenomenal year, very underrated team overall. Daniel Carlson and the Saints defense, two good positional picks to end the draft. Good team. I'll let you guys rate my team. We'll do my team last. Ronald ended up with CMC, Zeke, Mitchell, Hunt, Stevenson, and Herbert at the running back position. A lot of handcuffs in there, but some really good starters as well. So obviously gives you a lot of good value. Could not miss this man, Josh Allen. I don't blame him. Kyle Pitts, the tight end position. Love these two picks. Receiver, you got Renfro, Williams, Kirk, Gallup, and Davis. I mean, it's a lot of upside, but a lot of stable play too. Matt Gay as well, forfeited defense. It is a good squad overall. Jerry, Kamara, Edmonds, Gordon, Jones. I think the weakest part of this team is probably the running back position, but it's led by Kamara. So all you need is one guy to hit or one good waiver wire, and you're good because you got Kelsey and Kittle, starting tight end and a flex tight end. And your receiver position is also very boomer bust. Lockett, Cooper, Beckham, Anderson. But you get two of these guys to hit, and you're good because your flex is, and you got two of the best tight ends in the league. And you got Kyler Murray with a ton of upside. Justin Tucker, Tynes Stevens, and you got Robert Tonyan down there as well. So I think that's a good squad. Spencer, I think it started off this draft on absolute fire. Devontae Adams, Deebo Samuel, Jalen Waddle at the receiver position to start with. Those three receivers is ridiculous, right? Jerry Jeudy and Tony, I'm not huge fans of going in the season, but they present you a lot of upside, right? And potential wide receiver ones or at least twos, right? So I think the way your draft went, that these were okay picks. Montgomery, Dobbins, Carter, Dillon, and Hines at running back. I think you're absolutely stacked there. Rodgers and Adams, unfair. Rodgers going to have another great season. Knox was an absolute steal in the 9th round. Cowboys defense and Tyler Bass. This is a great team. This is a great team. Let's see. AB Heek. Let's see here. We got Nick Chubb, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Damon Harris, Devin Singletary, Trace Sermon. I mean, a lot of really good running backs just kind of fell to you throughout the draft. I think this is a solid running back squad overall. AJ Brown and Metcalf, a ton of upside there. Chark and Landry, good late round values here too. Goddard, obviously a great year this past year. And Hunter Henry, so two really good tight ends. Dak Prescott, Patch defense, and Mason Crosby. This is a really solid team overall. Very, very, safe team overall, right? Andrea, let's see, Eckler, Robinson, Penny, Mostart, and Drake. I don't mind this running back room at all. I mean, especially led by Eckler. I mean, Penny hits, Mostart hits, Robinson stays with what we know he can do. Yeah, it's a good room. Allen, Ridley, Sutton, Bateman, a lot of upside here. A little bit of boomer bust. Don't really know all the situations of quarterback play or, for Sutton, right, where Ridley's going to be. Does Bateman have a better sophomore campaign? He definitely can. But Allen definitely going to give you a lot of consistency. Mark Andrews, phenomenal pick here. Tom Brady, phenomenal quarterback, right? And Matthew Stafford here. So great quarterback depth. Niners defense, Robbie Gould. I don't mind this team at all. Let's see here. 8 and 88 beats. Derrick Henry, Javonte Williams. I mean, that's beautiful right there. Those are going to be your starters. Carson and Henderson got some question marks. Will they be on their respective teams that they were this past year? Will they be hurt? Hard to say. But still, you're led by these two studs, and you're good to go. Receivers, you got Hopkins, Godwin, Moore, Woods, and Gage. Yeah, this is a good receiver room. Hawkinson, the tight end position, Rusty Wilson, and Lance. I like that you back that up with Lance because we don't know where Wilson's going to be next year, right? But I like this team a lot. Younghoe Koo and Washington's defense. Fair enough. Yeah, I like this team, man. LeBron's brain. Let's see. We got Taylor, Gibson, Etienne, Patterson, Edwards, and McKissick. Good running backs overall, especially at the top, Taylor and Gibson. Etienne could definitely pay off. Patterson, some good upside. You got some good handcuff situations, McKissick and Edwards. CeeDee Lamb, Michael Pittman, Elijah Moore. I love those picks. Juju Smith-Schuster, kind of a question mark, but I love the first three receivers. Gronk at the tight end position and Lamar Jackson, the quarterback position, followed by Nick Folk and Dolphins defense. A good squad overall. GSU Ben, let's see. Dalvin Cook, Aaron Jones, Alexander Madison, Tony Pollard. Two great handcuff situations. One of them to Dalvin Cook, right? Adam Thielen, Higgins, Brandon Ayuk, Parker Galladay. Some good upside there. Some good consistency between Thielen and Higgins as well. Mike Gesicki at the tight end position. Nothing wrong with that. Kirk Cousins with Justin Herbert. Two great quarterbacks. I think Cousins was a steal here. Bucks defense, Will Lutz. It's a good squad. You guys put together some really good squads. This was a pretty competitive draft, man. So yeah, you guys did awesome, man. You guys did awesome. Oh, I forgot about my team. Let's see. So I got Cooper Kupp, Hollywood Brown, Devonta Smith, Mooney, and Boyd. I feel like my receivers turned out pretty strong. Swift, Fournette, Connor, Jackson as a handcuff. The only issue I have with these running backs, I like them all a lot. I like all of them going into the next year, but injury question marks for all of them, right? End up with Darren Waller. Seeing how late Knox went, I would be happy with Dawson Knox on this team and the 5th, 6th, 7th, or 8th, or the 9th, right? So I don't mind Waller going to next season, but some of these other tight ends that went so late, even Hawkinson, Goddard, Gronk. Yeah, but I'm happy. I'm fine with Waller too, where I got him. So I don't mind that. Jalen Hurts, I thought was kind of a steal in the 7th round. I'm really happy with that, and I love the fact that I stacked him with Smith. We also got Zach Ertz sprinkled in there, just kind of took the best player available there. Bills defense, Money Mac. I like this team. I do. Let's see. I just drafted Kittle, screw over Ronald. Hey, I think the Kelsey Kittle stack is crazy. I'm telling you, that is a strategy that could work. So, hey, I appreciate you guys getting this put together with me, man. I always appreciate you guys, being interactive with the channel, being part of the Discord page, here at the end of the fantasy season, being able to put these things together is a lot of fun, a lot of good very, very early practice. Just a fun way to get us, having that consistent fantasy conversation week in and week out. It'd be interesting to see, every week, every month, how do these rankings change? How do our draft strategies change? All that fun stuff. So appreciate you guys putting this together, man. Hope you guys had fun. Hope you guys had a good practice out of this. I'm going to go ahead and cap off the stream for the night. I'll be on tomorrow night to run through, or not run through anything, but to watch the Bills-Patriots game with you guys. So come out tomorrow night. Come hang out. Watch some football, play some Madden, talk some fantasy. We're going to have some fun tomorrow, man. So hope you guys had fun with this. Hope this was good practice. We'll set up another one of these soon. Don't know if it's going to be this coming week. We might be able to squeeze one in maybe on Monday. I can put one together for you guys. So stay posted for any community posts as well as announcements through the Discord channel. Guys, if you want to do or be a part of one of these mock drafts, the best way to get that update is through the Discord channel. Completely free to join. Link is in the description down below. Guys, if you have not already, please join our 2021 NFL Playoff Challenge. Go join our group. The link is in the description of last night's stream. Go check out last night's stream. Go join, play throughout the playoffs with us, man. It's completely free. And winner of our group does get a free Catch Fam t-shirt. So go check that out, man. It's going to be fun. It really is. So there's a game on Monday. That's true. I might be able to set up one Monday during the day or something. I'm not sure. But I'll probably be streaming during the game Monday night as well. And I'll probably stream during the Sunday night game. So I'm just gonna do some game hangouts, live play-by-plays while we play Madden for the weekend. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that, man. Appreciate you guys as always. Hope you guys had fun. I certainly did. Thank you guys again for getting this put together with me, man. Hit the like button on the way out if you guys are new and you tuned in. Hit that sub button down below. Join the Catch Fam tonight. Feel free to drop any comments down below if you watch this retrospectively. Join the Discord. Hit that notification bell so you never miss any uploads or streams. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Got nothing else to say, but thank you guys so much for watching and or listening. And remember, you saw it here on The Catch. And peace.